Tip number 2 that I had to learn the hard way is save. Just save. That's it. Save. Just save. Literally learn the art of how to save for no reason other than saving for it and itself alone. Learn how to save, not trying to hit any kind of goal in the sense of saving for a new car, saving for a new house, saving for some dresses, saving for clothes, saving for travel, saving for all of these different things, saving for weddings. Learn the art of just saving to save. Learn how to save just to save. I love what Morgan Housel said in his book. He said, only saving for a specific goal makes sense in a predictable world, but ours isn't. Saving is a hedge against life's inevitable ability to surprise the hell out of you at the worst possible moment. Saving without a spending goal gives you options and flexibility. The ability to wait and the opportunity to pounce. It gives you time to think. It lets you change course on your own terms. Every bit of saving is like taking a point in the future that would have been owned by someone else and giving it back to yourself. Save just to save. Save without any goal or anything in mind. I learned this the hard way. I thought I was a good saver. I thought I was somebody who could actually save money regularly. But what I found out is I wasn't a good saver. What I was just a good person who knew how to spend in the future. In other words, I will save money with the goal that I'm definitely going to spend this money. So I remember like when I was younger, I was so good at saving money so I could buy a video game, or saving money so I could buy a console, or saving money so I could buy this, I could buy that, and I could do this. But I didn't know the art of actually saving money. And I had to learn this the hard way. Again, going back to the first job that I ever had, I hated it. I hated the job. I worked at a lumber mill. I did not like it at all. I was in the middle of nowhere. It was not the lifestyle that I liked. I was working nights, day shifts. I was working 16-hour days, 16-hour nights. I did not like it at all. The problem was I had no flexibility in my monetary funds for me to make any kind of decision where I could have just been like, you know what? I'm gonna take some time to figure out what I want to do next. I'm gonna just take some time to go home. I'm gonna move back home and figure out what I want to do next. I didn't have that flexibility. I didn't have that budget to be able to make those decisions. I couldn't make that decision. Now, luckily for me, it worked out generally where I was able to apply to a job and I got a new job, but it took me applying to hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of jobs where if I had that monetary flexibility, I would have been able to actually target the job that I wanted. I mean, even the job that I did end up getting, it cost me I ended up getting 10,000 less. I was making 70 and I ended up making 60. Because I had to take a pay cut to take the job. But what if on the other side, I actually had some money that I could actually wait out for the perfect opportunity for myself to say, this is what I want to be doing. And therefore I can wait for a second. I could take a pause, just like Morgan Housel said in here. It says it gives you options and flexibility, the ability to wait and to pounce on opportunities, the ability to wait and pounce on opportunities. If I could have done that, it might have changed things. But luckily for me, I actually loved the job that I actually ended up getting. So it worked out well for me. But what if it didn't? Because this is what I see a lot of the time from a lot of people. They jump from job to job to job and they just hate it. They hate it. They hate it over and over again, but they never take the time to take a pause to review what exactly they want. Why? They don't have that flexibility. They don't have the time to stop to think. We stay on that treadmill. Why? We don't have the ability to save. And when I say save, I don't just mean save like save an emergency fund. I mean save also investing, like the passive, boring investing. Because one of the things Morgan Housel said in here, he says, every bit of savings is like taking a point in the future that would have been owned by someone else and giving it back to yourself. That is literally the entire point of retirement. Retirement is not, oh, I get to age 65 and now I retire. No, it is, I have money to tell everybody to kick rocks and I can do whatever it is that I want to do. I now own my time. Because for most of us, we work a 9-to-5 job, which means that somebody else owns our time and we get compensated for that time that we give to them. And so when we have the ability to save just to save because the world sucks and things are always going to come up, it allows us to have flexibility. It allows us to take chances when they come up, and it allows us to do the things that we actually want to do. So lesson number 2, save. Learn to just save. And the best way to do that is to automate it.